So, let's see. Oh yeah, you seen it before. That's true. Yeah, in the table. All right, let's see. Oh no, you gotta get the right one. All right, let's see. Okay, we got one, and we're going to record this one. All right, guys. I everybody. Okay. Yeah, sure. All right, let me make an announcement. All right. All right, we just like to let everybody know that this is being recorded, and if anything is said, can be for at a later date. So, hand it over to you.
Welcome, everybody. We haven't had a meeting yet this year, I don't think. So welcome to the public safety. We have with us tonight the new CO of the 60, Captain Abriano. Ray, everybody knows Alexa is new to us in place of Shannon, which I'll get to in a minute, and Chris. And everybody knows everybody else. Just a quick announcement. We know Shannon left to have a baby, and it seems that she's taking a leave of absence. So Chris is moving over to Community Affairs. Everybody knows him from our public. As our, do you have public? Crime prevention. I had it right down to my tongue. Somebody will be taking his place, but meanwhile, he is here for anybody who has any problems on crime prevention. Meanwhile, am I correct?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right. Now, so everybody knows Robin, my co-chair. Okay. First thing out of the way is summer detail. When are we getting it? How many are we getting?
So they actually just gave us extra, so we are getting extra this year, and less from us. So
Well,
May,
you better explain that because they don't know this.
so usually, let's say they give us 100, right? We would provide 20 out of that 100. Now we're getting 90, and we're providing 10. So 10 of our own cops, which is good because our cops know the area, of course, and they're going to be a conditions team / the MCU park, and all the conditions locations across the amusement area. So that's really good. We get extra. We actually just to go into it. I don't know if you want me to go into it.
Yes.
Last week we had extra. We usually, and when I was here 5 years ago, we used to get every weekend before the summer detail began. We would get a detail to cover the boardwalk, the amusement area, starting on Palm Sunday, which would be the blessing of the rides into Easter. But then after that, we would have gotten every weekend. So the bundle was great. They gave us extra personnel for last weekend, and we covered the boardwalk area. And we had a really great detail out there as well. So we're gonna look to do that, have extra coverage on the boardwalk up until May 11th, and then obviously we're gonna go right into Memorial Day weekend, and then the 4th of
We're
July.
getting the detail early.
We're looking at May 11th. Yeah,
Sorry, Mike.
hey, how are you?
All right.
We're looking at May 11th. Yeah. We're getting extra supervision. I think we're getting extra two extra lieutenants, which is excellent. So yeah, we're in good shape. We're in good shape.
Anybody have any questions pertaining to the summer detail at all?
I always ask this question because I know it's gonna be about the music park and what have you.
Sure.
But where are we at when we go further down, the 30s,
So if you looked at the last couple of weekends, which we're gonna go through going forward for the summer, we covered all of Mermaid Avenue. So from Mermaid Avenue at the McDonald's, from West 12th to West 19th to West 24 to West 33 to West 35.
36, 37.
Well, they're a block up. Are we talking about the key food?
Yeah,
Yeah, we have a posted on the key food.
okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yep. And we also have a surf order that's gonna go back, that was going back and forth from here all the way down to the west end.
Thank
So
you so much.
you're welcome.
And
Go ahead,
yes,
Alan.
Hi, how are you?
Go ahead.
Church. Theater.
Yep.
Child's building.
Yep.
I'm the chair of the bid company.
Yes.
I'm chief cook and bottle washer.
Here's my counterpart. I just want to, I'm pretty sure I sent the graduation list I just want to make sure that that was on your radar. Some of them are completely benign. Some of them are not so benign. Interesting that there'll be a lot of people, we call the entertainment business an active crowd, with graduations. Just want to make sure that that's out there for us to talk about as we get closer. And then, of course, there's the issue of Ocean Way and traffic flow. So just want to put that out there. And again, I'm sitting here as a community member, a community board member, but I also have that hat on, so just put that out there.
No, 100%. It's definitely on our radar. Especially, I know we had some crowd conditions last year during a couple of graduations. Definitely on our radar. Definitely going to be personnel there. Details. We're going to have it covered. As well the entire boardwalk. As well. Traffic conditions, which was great. The last we put in for traffic detail in the last couple of weekends. We've also gotten extra traffic personnel along Surf Avenue up until Stillwell and Neptune as well. If you saw last weekend, we had all traffic safety along Surf Avenue. We're gonna look to continue that. And as well as us, as always, doing my traffic units, good team to ensure that there's no traffic conditions or safety concerns, which will always be out there with the locals.
Like we have situation last week with the flash mobs.
Yes,
Thanks God to all.
No issues.
Thank you for service,
Yep.
you guys. But how can we monitoring this? Because as I understand, that's a key point.
Yes.
How can we monitor this whole situation with all this?
so it's a growing trend. It's throughout the entire country. It's a social media fad. We are seeing that. We had no concerns last week. We were there. We had about a crowd of 30 kids and very, no incidents. We were there, we're gonna police it like we always do, high visibility posts. And we're not gonna tolerate any breaking of the law. If someone breaks the law, we're gonna make arrests. And we're gonna monitor social media, which is a big thing. That's how we found out about it. A lot of that, it'll go viral and we could tell really how much people were expecting, where last week it was 6,000 likes. That's something of concern, right? Could we have 6,000 people coming down here or more? So that's we constantly monitor that and community affairs is fantastic.
Few prisons.
Yeah.
So,
It happens more often than you know.
thank
Okay, I have a question. Oh, go ahead, you go. That's right.
Since you mentioned the traffic, I always mention this every year again, the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think take past experience and see what else we can do differently, because I live in 37th Street
Mhm.
and I don't want to leave my house on the 4th of July. Anybody in that end,
Either very, very early, come back very, very late,
or
or
plan
you
not,
stay.
exactly, and it's just dangerous.
Or you go away for the
because if
weekend.
there's an emergency, what I worry about, and I always bring up again, we did have someone who passed away because of it in Seagate. So it's just another thing to keep on the radar. See, maybe people don't know how to get out of here, so they think the best thing is to come all the way down.
Or go down the wrong way or on Neptune.
I think sometimes they're directed down there because it's so much backup that they're directed back there, but they don't realize there's no place else to go, and then you're back on the end of the line once again.
So I'll tell you how we do it and how I did it, and it's every year. It's when I don't know how it was done in the last 5 years, but when I was here, we used to time it. So we'll time it, and then the previous year we'll compare of how well we did, compared to the previous year. So there's only 3 ways into Coney Island. It's a small peninsula. You're going into Stillwell Avenue, Ocean Parkway, and Mermaid. Right, 3 ways in, 3 ways out. Hot dog, right?
Cropsey.
And Cropsey, right? So I'm sorry, Cropsey.
Yeah.
And during the hot dog eating contest, you're gonna have that large crowd, right? So the main thing is with traffic, we have to make sure we have traffic agents on Stillwell, on Cropsey, and in the Brightons pushing traffic through, because it's gonna back up. Either way, it's gonna back up, but we have to make sure we constantly push those traffic through. Otherwise, and then we'll time it. But it is gonna be very crowded no matter what, with that hot dog eating contest.
And it's not even that, it's after that. It's when
Yeah.
it's after the fireworks, yeah.
Fireworks.
And the traffic stays until some 2, 3 in the morning.
Looks like Times Square.
A lot,
Oh, yeah.
especially when you get all the way back to 37th and you realize it's taking you a half an hour, 45 an hour just to get there, because usually only the people that live back there come back there because there's only one way. Yes, say a
Right.
couple of ways, but really, one way in, one way out with that strip.
Right,
Strips.
correct.
Takes an hour from 37th to Stillwell.
If you're lucky.
Yeah,
You're lucky.
minimum.
Yeah, it's, so the key is with the traffic, we have to have that traffic agent detail, which we
Yeah.
do. We usually have about
Always
20 posts, and they will go all along Surf Avenue, all along by the Brighton Beach, because the hot dog eating contest they're gonna leave, and then the beach crowd's gonna come in, and then the fireworks, and then everybody's coming from Stillwell by the train station, and everybody's meeting, and you got all different things going on, concerts, and
Yeah.
so it's key to really kind of, with those traffic agents along with my units, push everybody through, stop traffic, and get everybody out as quickly as possible, and the Belt Parkway backs up,
The
so.
last couple of years, correct me if I'm wrong, haven't we been closing Surf Avenue?
We close Surf Avenue
Oh.
after a certain time, the side streets.
From West, yeah, closes. So that we have to let the people know that that street's gonna be.
Yeah, well,
Surf Avenue from what area to?
That's like from West Fifth to,
So
There's
there's
a box.
23rd,
23rd.
23rd. Sometime I tried to drop my message home, I was like, go ahead, I do this. You have to walk.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, but if that's the case, then we have to let, the people know.
Yeah.
And the buses too.
Yeah.
yeah,
You're out there.
We'll post all that on social media, of course. We'll have pre-meetings. We'll discuss all our concerns. We have the pre-Cornell Alliance meeting. We have the counterterrorism meeting. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. Just to say one thing, we'll fix it. Ain't gonna be the right answer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all
Just
different.
bringing attention.
Yeah,
to
no,
it.
I know. I know. Yeah.
All right, I
Well,
have a question on the sound permits. I think last year we stopped. Did we stop giving sound permits? Was there a cutoff for sound permits on the boardwalk?
Cut off as in,
As issuing sound permits, giving them out.
we still issue them. They're not issued during holiday weekends, so Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July weekend. We don't issue sound permits for those.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now, what about this rule that our illustrious mayor put in about no sound permits while what do you call it? See,
Oh,
FIFA and the.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of those.
there's been no
In
direction
this zone,
to
or-
us
yeah.
as far as.
Yeah, there was something that he, a lot of different firms.
Yeah,
I thought
he's
it's-
freezing all permits so that
There's
you
been-
guys,
There's been no direction. to
Yeah.
us.
us, okay.
There's been no communication about it.
Cause I know
As far
he's
as the
been,
permits are concerned,
he's been saying that he's freezing all permits. And
So
I
that-
wonder if he's doing that here too.
No,
Cause,
no communication. Freezing some.
Okay, we have someone on,
okay,
Jeff? You wanna unmute?
Yeah, hi. Good evening, everybody. I have a question about the World Cup, coming to New York and New Jersey. And also with that exhibition there, the 250th anniversary of America. Is the resources going to be diminished because of that? The summer detail? Are the city going to be pulling summer detail away from us because of those events?
I can't speak for those events in regards to their personnel, but no, like I just mentioned, we're gonna be getting extra personnel.
I know he said that he was gonna freeze during the World Cup, all
Like,
permits, so I was just wondering if that was us too.
Yeah.
I really can't speak on that.
Okay,
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
anybody else up there?
No, that's it.
Right, anybody else have any issues? You asked me to.
Oh, the other thing.
oh, about the runaways.
Yeah.
People were asking,
Yeah.
like, I guess, what are the findings? Are we finding it's just children who don't tell their parents where they were going? Or do we have a situation in the area? Because it seems to be a lot going on in social media about children missing. So there was some concern.
So nothing of concern, in the 6-0 right now, we have a lot of, we do, I obviously can't speak on specifics,
Of course.
but no, what I'm seeing mostly is it's kind of chronic runaways.
You mean that they go and they come back after 2 days, 3 days? And those two girls, they came and they left and came back, I understand.
I can't talk specifics.
Yeah, okay, because that's the way it was in the paper, that they had come back, so.
Thank you, McDonald's. I don't know if you tell us the outcome, but how we better circumvent that going forward, if we can.
So, there is no outstanding threats and the arrest was made, rather quickly. We do have a fixed post there, and the other McDonald's on Neptune Avenue for the school condition. You're gonna see a fixed post there every day during the school condition, and then also that's usually a Coney Island detail post, steady. Once we get the Coney Island detail, it'll be a post on from 10 to 6 and then 6 to 2. And night, 6 to 2 in the morning, so you'll have a post, there'll be a post.
Great. Anybody else have anything they would like to ask? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So we're not gonna tolerate any criminal acts or anything like that as of right now. That we don't have no direction on, and right, it's the same.
You don't know who?
It's always been. So we're gonna have a conditions team out there. Anything changes, and we'll be guided by the law, of course. But we will not tolerate any criminality.
So is it still sanitation that's in charge of that, or?
So it's Parks Department on the boardwalk, it's them take.
Okay.
They're the lead agency, so.
And in the past, the Q team has assisted, which is very good, because when one runs over to the other, they can assist, and they have done that in the past.
I think.
That really worked out good.
was in
Yep,
Shannon,
community
doing-
link with that,
doing
sure.
Sweeps and
Mhm.
kept people away, if we can
Yeah.
have that
Nip in the
somehow set
bud,
up
yeah.
on a regular basis, I think if Community Board 13 requested it, I think that.
Can
That
definitely
would
do
help,
that.
to have maintained.
Sure. Continuity there, yeah.
Yeah.
You letting them know, it's not
Discuss
just
it
one
after.
time, yeah, one and done. No, we just need it more frequently, and I think we can write a letter from the office.
So.
Just write it
let's-
from the office,
yeah,
and then
let's
that's
do it.
fine. Yeah. All right, and let's
Was
see,
there
what
anything
other-
else you wanted? Please?
After school, we know that there were some after school kids on letting out from Lincoln, bothering some of the high rises in their lobbies.
Mhm.
Has it changed in the last couple of months, or it's still ongoing?
So yeah, we saw a couple of quality of life conditions. The Q team and the youth officers addressed it. We're up in these zones. We created a couple of zones, and with directed patrols, I think we're up about 300% directed patrols in these locations. So yeah, we're out there. We definitely have more of a fingerprint throughout the whole entire command. That was one of them. We brought that up like 2 weeks ago, and the youth officers addressed it. We haven't seen anything since. The marijuana, conditions and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I don't know if this falls under. At BJ's, when you go into BJ's, on the side, they have the zebra line.
Sure, talk.
Inside though, when you're going inside the entranceway.
Right.
And a lot of times cars are parked there instead of going into the.
That's BJ's that has to take care of that.
That's a 6 to weeks.
Six to- I know.
26.
With the Davy, yeah, they're on the other side of it.
Yes.
But you can definitely call 311 and let them know that there is a problem,
I think that problem all the time going in there. They park in the hitch marks by the curb,
Yeah.
waiting for somebody to come
Right.
out. And when you're coming out from underneath the park, you can't see them.
Right.
So many
Jim.
times.
No, right, and the entrance where they make that turn. Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
But I think also the
Mhm.
safety issue because that's where the fire department, et cetera, at least I'm thinking that's where they.
I don't know how the fire department ever gets through there. I gotta tell you.
They
I
put the signs up and it stopped for a little while.
I
and people
don't
just
know if
parked there
that's
and-
your battalion?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the BJ side,
Basically,
with,
yeah.
on
Yeah,
the,
it's the 4-2, but we respond there a lot, so.
I don't know how you get through. I swear.
They're experts.
We're not allowed,
Yeah.
we're not allowed to talk bad about the bike lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enough said about
Sure.
that. Yeah, but that right here on West Fifth Street with that damn bike lane.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not for me.
Yes.
If you have amplified, yes. and
If not,
First, you need a Parks Department
Yeah.
permit to occupy the space, if that's Parks Department property. And then you would come to us for a sound permit,
That's if you use the equipment.
amplified sound, any
If
amplified.
not,
You still need a Parks permit.
You need the Parks Department permit to occupy any space on the.
Or like
Oh,
Short,
yes.
Short Avenue stroll or something like that.
You still.
The boardwalk or the street?
Or boardwalk or the street.
So the
Depends.
the street would be a SAPO permit, so street activity permit office, which is called the mayor's office. You can go online and make an application depending on what you want. There's certain parameters. If it's a block party event, is it just a curbside that you wanna take over, a few parking spots? Do you wanna occupy a sidewalk? Whatever you wanna do, there's different, you know, you would need insurance if you're putting up a stage, if you're putting up, you know. Yeah, how many speakers, there's parameters of what you're allowed to do, yeah. So any sound that's amplified electronically or, you know, it would be to us, NYPD. So first you need those SAPO permit for for on the street and sidewalk or DPR, Department of Parks and Recreation, it's a parks permit. Okay,
I,
you're welcome.
Beckline, if you need help, let me know.
Hey,
Yeah, I
hey,
will.
you have my number. Call me.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and lastly, I wouldn't call it an uptick on violent crimes in our neighborhood, but there has been a rise and, how are we handling it?
So yeah, well, you know, we're up about 50%, 2 versus 1 in shootings. Like I said, we put out a violence plan. Specifically also with school conditions, what we're doing is we got 4 extra 4 extra cops from an admin all out. We call it an admin all out.
Mm.
2 cars are going up Ocean Parkway. 2 cars are going up Stillwell Avenue. Lights on during school conditions. 2 fixed at the McDonald's on Stillwell and 2 fixed at Neptune. That's gonna be every day going forward to the end of the summer, to the summer begins. Obviously, we got senior cut day coming. We got, which is, you know, which is historic. We get large crowds here. And then, and Brooklyn Queens Day, which we also historically do. So we're gonna have that plan in effect. In addition to that, we're doing an extended directed patrols. Like I said, we're up 300% in directed patrols. We're making arrests. And we also, lost my train of thought, but, if you noticed, you saw extra checkpoints
Mhm.
at locations. So actually, it was brought up in the last, community board meeting. You've seen checkpoints at Cropsey by the Bell Parkway, because obviously we're a small peninsula. What happens here is we're taking crime and then they flee towards the Bell Parkway. So we have that covered. That's a zone. We're gonna have Brighton Beach checkpoints at Brighton Beach and Ocean Parkway. And then we're gonna have routine in key locations and key zones. And then we got extra units in Sector David on the west end. I know we mentioned the west end as well. So we have a large strategic plan, and and we also got new supervisors in place as well. So I'm confident that it's gonna be very good.
And hopefully they don't come with guns.
Oh, and also, we want to thank the 6-0 for the Q team for doing the roto.
Mhm.
You guys are doing an excellent
Yeah.
job in getting rid of the
Fabulous
car
job.
and ticketing them and towing, which
Yes.
is, you know,
Good
because like
morning, all
the
day.
Shore Parkway where they used to line all the trucks there,
Yeah.
they're gone. They're literally gone.
Good morning, all day.
They got the lesson, they learned it, and
Yeah, we also don't have any more trucks on the go-around on Surf Avenue by the handball courts. Those trucks are all gone. The only issue, and I think I spoke to you about it the other day, is in front of 3000 and 2940 on Ocean Parkway in the service road, they have the alternate sides, and the people there have an issue now. They don't have a parking lot. So they're parking in the street, completely ignoring alternate sides. So
Right.
it's a terrible situation.
Yeah, and it's also tough to get through when they double parking on that service road.
Well, and the ambulance, or the fire engine for
School
that matter,
conditions.
in the front of the building, it's supposed to be clear, but it never is, and they never get ticketed, so
Yeah.
it's it's a dangerous situation. God forbid they need a fire engine over there.
So I'll let I already let my XO know he's in charge of the traffic, so we'll go there, but also, I mean, something with alternate side, more so it would be
Sanitation,
obviously,
yeah.
well, yeah, it would be sanitation, obviously Ocean Parkway goes all the way down to Church Avenue.
Yeah.
So it's happening all the way
I
down,
know it's happening all over, but
that zone, yeah,
that specific two streets over there are terrible because these people don't have a parking lot.
Right.
They took
And that's
it,
all.
and
Yeah.
there, doesn't look like they're getting it back, so.
I'll take that back when we'll get my units over to keep track.
Oh, and speaking about double park cars, I know this came to us the other day on McDonald between, I guess, Avenue X to Avenue Z. The cars are being parked on the median, and we know that it's people from either
Oh,
the
yeah.
MTA or it's from some construction people parked on the actual,
Yeah,
whatever you want to call it, median. And
it's by the MTA.
yeah, and is there any way of telling them, not to be there because it doesn't look good at all that they're parking literally on the sidewalk,
Yeah,
in that park.
they have a couple of buildings inside that, and then,
Yeah, yeah.
so I'll reach out to them, I'll see,
Yeah, educate
always
them
had our own
first,
stores.
So doing construction work on the range in there too, where
They
they're
are.
doing
Yeah.
it.
We're not there, we're not doing,
I know you're.
yeah. We should have a liaison there, we'll talk.
One thing. Thank you to the team and to our community affairs for helping out with Brighton Fifth Street.
Oh, yes.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. Signing to the and the affairs 100 times, and you always responding. She's very appreciative.
Excellent. I'm happy you did it, we all know they're the best.
So we know that.
You have anything else? Robin, you have anything else?
Anybody else?
Yes,
Okay.
right.
It's Saturday, next Sunday, 9:30 a.m. will be Holocaust Memorial Day. I don't know if that will be under 60 or 61.
6-1.
Yeah, that's the ships at bay.
The Chiefs at bay,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, and Emmett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holocaust part, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Bay? Is that Bay Fest? The Bay Fest on that day.
I think that's on Emmett.
Yeah, it's on that
Right,
side. Yeah, it's 6-1.
It's not down here. And even-
Great job. For everyone. This kind of relationship.
Oh, of course.
The local precinct and with you and of course with the QT. So thank
And the
you.
community affairs office.
Yeah, of course. That's the problem.
I keep telling everybody,
Yeah, the first.
I keep telling everybody, we have the best in the city, and they of course fight me, and I just tell them. So that's, okay, if we have nothing else, then I'm gonna turn it over to Chief Mandela from Fire Department. Do we have, I know we've had fires.
Shoes, yeah, shoes.
Yeah, that's it, if there's nothing else for the captain, he has to go, so he's got it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It went down so
Wednesday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Tuesday, then be Tuesday, Wednesday.
You as well.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, thank you.
No, go ahead.
Let's be very quick.
Isn't it here yet?
Alright, Bella, you're.
Chief,
Linda.
Yeah, there's been like
Hot
3
seat.
fires, there's been a few fires, 3 of note in the last couple of weeks. There was the vacant. That was a big
Yes.
they believe there was homeless living there. So that's under, they gave a suspicious a 1041 is a suspicious fire, so they give a 1041 for that, so that's under investigation. Really,
That's what I heard, that it was suspected arson.
yeah.
We don't know.
It could be a person that didn't want them in there, it could be.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
that wants to get rid of the
so,
property.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that one was suspicious. There was one where somebody was doing cuffing, like a medical procedure where you.
Oh,
And she was, yeah, and she was using like old stuff where you.
Wow.
Plain, and that's basically, that's what it was.
It's supposed to release.
Yeah.
Toxic.
Would be very
Yeah,
good
my
for you.
great grandmother used to talk about that. Yeah, but they had a word for it. There's a Yiddish word for it. I can't remember, but that's what that sounds like. Yeah.
Last week, I believe it was, they had something under the boardwalk in the parks. And there's like I've never seen it with my own eyes, but there's like a little thing under the boardwalk where the homeless people live, right at Ocean Parkway.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yes.
that under that
Yes,
street,
I
that
believe
then the
so.
fence, yeah, that there was.
That's, I spoke to Larry about it after this happened the other day, but from Parks. And he said, there's really nothing you could do. I said, maybe you could fill it up with sand so they can't be there. There's a lot of people living in it. Like this, like a lot. You know what, I think they won, about 3 years ago, they went on.
Yeah.
Orange. And the person was dead under there for
Wow.
quite a while. Water sunset in, and there was people living there, and, but now when they go there, I guess when they fire. Now, there's an emergency, but is that?
Fencing?
They did, but they
Yeah.
just break in. They break in. Trust me, it's easy to wire cutters. You know.
So, but I spoke to Larry and he said there's.
Yeah.
Can do, but it's just welcoming
Yeah.
people to live there, and it's gonna be.
Then it's getting warmer
If
too.
there's
The
a-
summer.
Like this was a
Yeah.
minor fire, it was like
Mhm.
rubbish underneath there.
Right.
It was, yeah, a serious fire that.
Oh, forget the boardwalk. It goes to boardwalk. Sure. It goes to boardwalk. Sure, the boardwalk.
People in it. Oh.
Do we have somebody?
The,
Is
the,
there
the parks are aware of it. It's just more that, like you said, they solved the problem, putting a lock on it,
Yeah.
fix the fence, but then they figure it out to cut the lock and pull off the fence again. And
My lieutenant-
it's ongoing. No, you
He
can't.
said it's really, you can't do it from above, because have to be managed.
And that's a lot of distance.
We actually put a wood slatted wall.
Yeah.
And locks. We still got.
Yeah.
Still people.
Yeah, but that's a dangerous situation. If that boardwalk ever catches, God forbid,
Yes.
that would make the child's fire look like nothing.
So is there any uptick on lithium battery fires in our area? Okay. All right, good, okay. Joy, I know, that's, I'm worried, yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay, good. Knock on wood. Yes,
There was a citywide uptick.
yeah.
But they seem to have gotten some control.
That's, yeah, because the people take these bikes into their houses. I,
Always, yeah.
yeah,
There was something like that on West 37 in that big tall building.
Yeah.
One time there was something. Noticed they said that somebody took one of those bikes.
bikes,
into
they
the
take in,
laundromat.
yeah, or they take the, in the elevator upstairs and they keep them in their house. And I thought that,
Charging, yeah,
and that's
charging.
illegal, right?
It's illegal, but there's no. You know,
If I were to see somebody take one of those bikes into the elevator and take it up into my building,
yes,
who would I complain to? You?
I guess 3-1, I mean, you can't.
Management, it does not come to the,
Yeah.
you know.
So,
I'm
so,
guessing-
so to have it, but isn't it also about the battery they're using?
It's the battery.
It's the-
If-
It's about storage, yeah.
If they're not in good condition.
Right.
then-
Yep.
But, I guess it's not really a 911 issue, maybe pull 311 and we go.
Yeah.
Then.
Until it blows up and then they'll say, oh, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's my favorite.
And if you're in the vicinity, seen videos.
Oh, wow.
I definitely wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, because they, in the other community boards, they're recommending storage units, where they're actually standalone. No, closer. It's CB 18 over here on Flatbush. Yeah, metal containers, and they're actually letting them do it because the city of Yes. It just for that, just for storage of those batteries, the big batteries, and they just do it. No. This is a storage. Yeah, just to storage it for, yeah. Yep, you got it. And no one really sits there to watch it. That's it.
Because they
Yeah.
want to build it
Yep, that's
for
it.
storage. of
Or the
these
buildings
batteries.
are there and they just,
Yeah, and if the building ever goes, that's like the electric cars down in Florida. The first time when everybody got electric cars, they had a storm. The water hits at a certain level, they'll blow. All the cars in the parking lots blew. Yeah, the salt water.
Let's see, is there anybody on the computer Zoom wants to ask
Questions for the fire department?
The official product.
I guess not, but
No.
let's see.
I can just add something to what Chair
Yes.
Weiss was talking about.
Okay.
I saw people with electric bikes coming up in my building at 40 Brighton First Road, and I told the management, and they said they will take care of it. I haven't seen them lately, so they must have taken care of it. So it's really a management issue, and they sent that issue.
Okay.
All right, well,
All
that's
right,
good.
and now just to get back,
Development, period, end of story. Think you're frozen. Mark, are they frozen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not, Judy's not, Fanya's not,
The offices.
the office is frozen.
midweek thing.
They're back.
Midweek.
We're back.
I also have a request in that left-hand turn on West 8th Street. Some detail parks there, so I have a request in that they be told they can't park there, because that leaves that street that much wider for you guys to maneuver.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
Okay.
out. I mean, it's very hard, I understand with the summer detail.
Right.
80, 100 extra cars, because 40, 50 cars a tour that you're gonna have there, plus all of us, so the parking.
Do you get a summer detail?
No.
I'm just curious.
Good, we don't want one.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I just, yes, I thought maybe because I would assume it's easier for you,
No, traditionally, the fire departments are busier in the winter.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather, more electricity, people use in appliances.
Okay.
Oh, I know that they put a proposal out there about fire department, people, being lifeguards. Have you heard any
I
updates?
hadn't heard they were talking about doing.
Yeah.
Right. Like the way EMS goes onto the fire department, would be a good segue, and what I
Into,
haven't heard.
okay.
That was about a year.
Yeah, it was a year ago when they introduced it, but nothing ever came forward after that. And just wondered if you heard any update.
I haven't heard anything. There's a lot of overlap. There's a lot of
It does,
and we're
yeah.
live call. So,
Okay.
If we could get more lifeguards, that would be
Yeah,
great,
yeah.
because then maybe more of our beach would be open. Do you have any other questions for the fire chief? Robin? No?
No,
Thank you for
fine.
coming, Chief.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do we have any new business?
Oh, but no, of course,
Okay.
oh,
First. Like, spit it out.
I said about the whole BJ's thing, I think that is
Yeah.
the situation of public safety. Because when you're trying to go in to BJ's, you have the gym, you have the restaurant, sometimes it's.
And you have the bike lane,
Oh, yes.
two-way bikes.
Right, and then you can't come out to your left because that
No.
interferes with
No.
the traffic. And it's really, it's getting worse. I think, as I said about, them parking on the side, you have 3 levels of parking. Go in the parking lot because it does make it difficult, like you said, coming out. It's really bad.
But
I don't know
that's-
how
what
we
is
do
that,
this going
11?
forward, but it's a
11.
public
And
safety.
six and
And I
six.
will say, once you cross over
Six
to
two.
26,
Yeah.
because you're on this lane on the right, but when you cross over, you have to shift over to the left. And
Oh, I
that's
like that,
right.
when you're coming down, all of a
Turn.
sudden you're here and then you
And
just,
then you go, because
not,
the
yeah,
cars look like they're actually waiting on the light, but they're really parked.
they're parked.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know. It's terrible.
So,
It's,
I don't
you know, I, years ago, I once asked at a cabinet meeting if, DOT has mandatory drug testing like PD had. When I was asked why, she's laughing. And when they asked me why, my answer was, well, somebody has to be on drugs who made all these traffic plans. If they had to be, it can be no other excuse. So, I mean, I stood with Mike Silverman on West Fifth Street asking for left-hand signals, okay? We got the left-hand signals. We did not ask the commissioner that day for the disaster that he put in there. To have the parking lane and then have your bike lane, and then you have to do your right-hand turn from the middle of the street in
Yes.
front of everybody is absolutely insane.
We have, I know this is.
Oh,
That's 5 years. They put that in, I mean, like they were acting like they want our input. I knew they did.
Just one line.
I told them, I said, because they have the bungalows down there, like. I said, those are going far. You're gonna get one engine that's gonna have to stop right there and no other trucks can get down.
They only have the what? The one lane, right?
One lane.
All the way down the bay is
One
one
lane.
lane.
And it's. a
Parking,
narrow
parking,
lane.
but
And our trucks, I tried to explain this, the engines and the ladders are the ones with the big outriggers.
Right.
There's no room to put out. There's parked cars there, like, it's barely enough. Room. I just hope nothing happens. That's it.
But Selena, to your point, since it's not ours, maybe we should all put in a 311 ticket or something.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing, I mean, even people who are online waiting for BJ's, then the other people go around the side and now they're cutting, running the bike, and somebody walking is gonna get hit. So,
Even, like I said, you can go in and out of that gym and the.
Oh, that gym is
Yeah.
disaster.
They're trying to get in.
They're waiting.
they're
Yeah.
holding,
Trying to
waiting
get
for a
out. They're
space,
waiting.
yeah, blocking.
But, okay, 311.
Let's all put a ticket in and see what happens, cause this is a disaster waiting to happen. And the other thing, he put up the fire department signs at BJ's, and now it's the other drivers, I think, waiting to get a fare.
Pick up, yeah, pick up.
Yeah, their pickup. Everybody else used to park there, got rid of that problem, but now there's a new one.
Okay, we have.
I had a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a question for the chief. I've noticed, when I grew up and would learn to drive, we had respect for fire plugs, hydrants, whatever name you want to call them. It seems to change. It appears that there is no respect for parking. Not in front of my house, that immediately next to me. I mean, one of the reasons the house was bought was lower insurance, that there's a fire plug within so many feet. In our case, it's brick, so it lowered the insurance, and it was altogether easier to buy the property. This is maybe police, I can only make a 311, but it's all day long because there's offices, absolutely no respect for parking and hydrants. So just the question, is that some piece of the fire department, or that's not, you just have to live with?
No, I mean, we can write tickets when we go, if we respond and there's somebody parked, we will write a ticket. Or if somebody calls 311, they may call us, so we'll respond out and write a ticket. But we're not on patrol doing like
I realize you're not on patrol. I just didn't know where I should call it.
Go out specifically for that. But if we are at a fire, it's the person and they were there, they're gonna get a ticket.
Right.
Or a busted window to get your hose through.
I would hope you would go back to the putting the fire supply right through their car to hook it up.
To say,
Yeah. Sure.
Used to see it in Boston.
venture to say, if we ever had a fire, God forbid, in Brightwater during the summer months, be in real bad because those hydrants along Surf Avenue are continually blocked all the time. And we would never get a hose into that. block.
Well-
I mean, I'm not being braggy, but we'll figure it out. So-
Well, I know you would.
No, but. Minutes, those are seconds, precious seconds, yeah.
He's saying, maybe you figure it out, want you to go over or go. But the point is that it shouldn't
No,
be
sure.
that.
I, to a degree, I understand. Private city. Stuff.
We also have Jeff.
Yeah,
Jeff.
just to follow up on Mark's comment about the fire hydrants. I live on Brighton First Road, and people just don't respect the fire zone signs that are there, and right up to the boardwalk. And we once had and Beach Walk, and we had a fire there that was on a 201, and they couldn't even get their equipment in there because they had to have 2 trucks take care of the fire at 201. So people are not respective of signs of fire hydrants. It's just gone haywire. Thank you.
Yeah, we had something probably about 2 months ago in one of those Brighton beach blocks. And it was tough, like we were severely delayed because everybody was clearing out of there, and
Ah.
trucks in, so it was tough.
What are
I
you
want to
doing
just
against it?
also say that, since the Q team has been around and we make a call, they come down, they ticket them, but tickets, is like just a day's event for them. So, they're doing their job and they don't realize that they're taking in other people's lives at the same time.
Okay, also just to give the people who are here and the chief a heads up is that we're gonna have Coney Island Phase 4, which is piping from West 12th Street all the way to Ocean Parkway on Neptune Avenue, done within the next 5 years. And of course, you have to figure out with DDC how they're going to do this in either in phases or
Yes.
whatever.
Passed by your station at the house the other day. They had the street ripped up. I said, how the hell are they gonna get out?
Yeah.
Or did you take off the track? Or you went off?
No, we would have. to make a right turn.
Oh, I saw that whole street was ripped up. I said, how are they?
I was on vacation.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, unfortunate.
He gave me his card and said, we have.
Derek?
Derek,
Yes.
yeah. He gave me his card because I told him, he goes, they're not supposed to close the whole
Yeah,
street.
not
Like,
supposed
it
yeah,
was-
but they gave you like,
Yeah.
there was
it was fine.
not enough room for you guys to get,
Yeah.
yeah. That was, I saw that and I said, how are they getting those engines out of that house?
Go right.
Yeah.
So
Towards Neptune.
Neptune and then my third.
So just to give you a heads up that they're going to be closing the streets all, hopefully in phases. We don't know what phases yet, but it's going to be from West 12th to West 8th Street. I'm sure it's the first one. The question is how they're going to do it where the senior shopping area is over on West 5th Street. How they're going to do that, and they're going to stop right at the corner of Ocean Parkway and Neptune, which is the craziest intersection over there. But they have to connect the pipes over there, the new pipes.
So they're going from,
West 12th all the way to Ocean Parkway on Neptune, and parts of West 8th Street too. Parts of West 8th Street is going to be dug in at that time.
The one good thing about Neptune is that it's so wide,
Yeah.
yeah,
so we could be cordoned off.
Yeah, let's see how they're gonna do it. That's the whole thing. We don't know if they're gonna block like they did it on Surf Avenue, where they blocked the whole thing in
Yeah.
2 years, that there was no through traffic for that time period, and then it was done. But this time, well, like I said, we won't know yet until West 16th Street is fixed, and then once that's fixed, they're gonna go over to Neptune Avenue. So, I would say towards the end of this year, for at least 4 or 5 years. But like I said, we're waiting for West 16th Street to fix it. West 16th, yep. But the majority of Coney Island section from Stillwell, I think, all the way to at least West 21st Street has been done. We, the community board, have to go from 21st Street to West 37th Street, because that's the next part that needs to be addressed. Because right now, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's been a lot of sinkholes, a lot
Yes.
of water
seen
break,
them.
main breaks, and we're just like, it's not a matter of, you know,
So what
they're
else?
gonna do it, is when it's gonna break. So we have to put it in and just make sure that they know that, look, there is people on this side of the island that needs the new pipeline. And these pipelines are over 100 years old, right?
And
They
if you're in
are over 100
conversation,
years.
during
Yep,
that mini earthquake
yep,
on
yeah,
West
sure, sure.
37 between
Ah,
to
mhm.
it cracked some and caused a
Yeah,
leak.
that's true.
And they just
And yeah,
fixed
and the
those leaks.
sinkholes, you know, like you said, you see the sinkholes, they're just popping up left and right, and we're like, you know, it's not from the salt. It's not from the salt. This is actually going in, and we all think
they
some
come
of
back
this
so
is happening
quickly.
from Sandy, because the water undermined the surface, and we don't see it. You know, from above it looks normal, but the sand underneath it, one on 28th Street, I looked at it one day, and it was 4 feet deep, and water was running, literally running through it. And they, you know, and they couldn't, they had to fix it, but it was just knowing that it was shifted because of Sandy, you know. So we just have to be aware of it and just, you know, get the elected officials, DOT, DTC, to put money into the future piping. And not only Coney Island, it's Brighton Beach too. So the only thing is just Coney Island that's happening. Brighton Beach needs it too, because all those bungalows are gone. Those new high rises, you know, they're not fit for those old pipes that they have there.
But that's the cost.
Yeah,
That's the office here. That's the big-
sure, trust me. Yeah. Nothing, yeah, yeah. Mm. One of our questions that we posed to the the city planning is, when we asked them, this big question is, when is enough is enough? And
Going into a Coney Island
no,
breaks
no,
off.
and you know what their answer was? Their answer is, if there's no housing shortage, you know, we cannot, we have to satisfy that. No, 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 but at the same time, there's vacant land that people, real estate seized, yes. No, yeah, no, yeah, they're vacant still, sure, yeah. The market rates are not filled. The affordable are filled, because those are lottery, and those are on the waiting list. People who are going on those, the affordable ones, forget it. You're on a waiting list forever. And there are more affordable housing coming in. So we're just like, yeah, like I said, I didn't say who, but that's their definition of giving them reason to build. You know, yeah, yeah. So, or they have to address the problem before they continue building more. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. So we have to see what's gonna happen. All right, so
If there's nothing else.
yes.
April 21st, 7 p.m. at St. Paul's Church.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Anything else? All right. Motion.
Motion to close.
Oh,
Yes, it's, yeah, that's it, meeting.
that's
closed.
it. You got it.
Chief,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.